Hey, what's up, peoples? Devontae back again. Subscribe to the channel, like, and share the video. Kick ups and hoops. Yesterday I couldn't watch Arsenal. I was outside. A birthday, my dad's birthday yesterday. So couldn't watch the Arsenal game, but I didn't miss much from the bits and pieces that I've seen, on Twitter. So yeah. But I am gonna make an Arsenal video somewhere around the week because I'm just tired of being tired when it comes to Arsenal. So somewhere around the week I might do a little Arsenal video. Of course, it's still the Champions League. Arsenal play I don't know who, and I think Ajax plays in the Europa League. So look out for that. But we're gonna talk about Ajax, of course. 2-0 against SA HEEREVEEN. At the Abelenstra Stadium, the away game, always like a tough ground, especially like back in the day. Like back in the day when they had a decent team, like Heerenveen had some teams, man. But for the last few years, they haven't been that good. We lost there last year though, I think. Yeah, we did. But yeah, 2-0. The game, I would say, was much better than the previous games before, especially like the one against I said. Like this game was much better, especially the first half, I would say. But the problem is the front line. The front line just cannot finish their dinner. They just cannot like score a goal. You got Brian Broby who does everything except scoring. Like he's a striker, but he not doing the striking. And I'm gonna keep it honest. So he did play solid, I would say. Today, a much better performance from him overall. But again, no goal. Like, he just keeps missing. And even sometimes he just overplaying it too much. Like the link up and stuff, like, bro, sometimes you just got to shoot. But not too much complaints about Broby today. But I still don't think he's just not it. I'm not going to change my mind. He's just not good. The reason why the footballing aspect of the team, right? When it comes to like free-flowing football, when we play better with Broly, because he understands the Ajax game. He understands, the way we want to play, because he's a product of the youth academy. So of course we're gonna play better when he's on the field. But at the same time, like he's not really that good. But he played good today. I thought Host was good today as well. Fitchim. I thought High also had a decent game, but again, like we just had a hard time finishing. Because if we were able to finish our dinner, we could have like been up by 3 or 4 by halftime. Like Hots, he does everything good except for finishing, and he really needs to start working on that. I just hope that anybody at Ajax just pulls him to the side and helps him work on his finishing. Once he gets that down, I think he'll become a much better player, because he does everything right so far. But it's just like sometimes like his finishing is just not good enough. Once he gets that down, like we'll see a much better player. And second half was a little less, especially when Berghuis and Klaassen came in. And I feel like when you bring those two in, the way we play, right? The way we play shouldn't regress. That's troubling to me. Then 2 veterans come in, right, that understand the game, that understand how we play. They come in and it's like we just like it's getting worse. That's not how it should be. Like I'm at the point now where it's like why do we bring Klaassen back? Why do we bring him back to like make us regress? And as far as Berghuis goes, I keep saying it, like don't extend his contract, Alex, because I keep saying it. Invested in the future, invested in even like talented players from outside, from whether it's in the league or outside the league, like to get a player. Invested in Bonita, but don't invest it in Berghuis. Him and Traoré, right? Because Traoré, he was awful today. Like Traoré, I think this guy is bipolar, because every time he has the ball, like one move he does something great, and then the next move is just he loses the ball or just something stupid. Like this guy is weird, man. Like, and I feel like Traore, at his big age, well, not big, he's 28, 29, but he played for us before. And the moment when he started being consistent, I remember specifically when he became like a good player for us in 2016, 2017, was when the fans started to boo him. And I feel like it should not come to that point for you to play good when we start booing you. Like, you have to pick up your own pace, you know? Like, look at yourself. But like I said this many times, this guy hasn't changed in all those years. He's still like the same airhead. And you know, he's like a Kendrick Perkins. And I feel like at this point, it's like we might as well just need I think we might need a right winger as well. I might as well give Faberski a chance, because Berghuis is not it, you know. Like like Berghuis comes in and this guy's just lazy, man. But I keep telling y'all about Berghuis. He's overrated for how people rate him for years. You know, like, he's overrated. He, like, when the team is flowing, when everybody is on their game, when you have like better players, that's where Berghuis excels, because then he doesn't have all the pressure on him and not all the eyes on him. Then he excels. But when it's time for him to step up, he really doesn't do that, you know. Like, him and Traoré, like what we call here in the Netherlands, right? We call players like him and Traoré mooi weer voetballers, meaning fair weather footballers. You know what I'm saying? Like Johnny, like these motherfuckers are like Johnny and Gil, fair weather friends. I don't be no fair weather friend. Like, who remembers Johnny Gill, man? Who remembers that song? It's for before my time, by the way, as well. But you know, for my R&B fans, man, Johnny Gill, fair weather friend, love that song, you know. But yeah, like fair weather footballers, you know, fair weather football players, because they only like have moments, but they're not consistent. I mean, Berghuis had some consistency when, of course, the team played well, but even then, like, I would say that season when he was at his best, his first season for Ajax, even then he wasn't all the way great. You can ask any Ajax fan, right, and they'll tell you that he wasn't like the standout player for us. Like, there was Tadic, of course, Haller, who's at Utrecht right now. We actually could have got Haller. Anthony, Masraoui, you know, those guys. I wanted to say Gravenberg, but I remember Gravenberg that season also was kind of like on and off a little bit. You know, but he was young. He was like 19 or something, you know. But, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, invested in young, talented players like a Bonita. Or to get somebody get somebody else to replace him, you know? That's what I mean. Like, the Alex Cruz he comes on TV and talks this and this and that. But it's time for you to make action, because we're now close to gap with PSV, right? With 1 point, because they lost yesterday. We still have to win our games. If we're actually serious of not only getting the second spot, but to actually capitalize on PSV losing points and do something at their ground when we come there, then we have to get some reinforcements. Raul Moro deal was off because Raul Moro injured himself. I think it was Friday against Espanyol. So, you know, like, we have to get somebody, but just don't get one player. We definitely need like 2 players or something. 2 players is minimum, I would say. Minimum, because we definitely need creativity on the midfield. Because it's the moment Klaassen comes in, it's like, whew, it will fall off the cliff. It's not good. It shouldn't be like that, you know? Get some reinforcements. Stop all the talking. Stop complaining about, oh yeah, Fadioli's and the assistants and this and that. Like, we might as well. With the way we play, we might as well have some other assistants, you know. Fadioli is definitely not off the hook, I would say, with me, you know. I still think Fadioli is just like the middleman for the next manager. But he can change my mind by doing something. And that's, of course, getting the second place and then make us play better. For this season, of course. Because next season, I definitely want to win the silverware. Because Ajax fans are also not off the hook with me with the way they downplay the Confabay Baker stuff. Come on, man. Like I said, we could have did something in the Confabay Baker. You know? So, yeah, Alex Cruz, man, do something. Or else get the fuck out of my club. Because I'm not having this bullshit. You, like, coming on TV and talking and jinxing and shit. You know? Like, we have to capitalize on PSV losing points and Feyenoord losing points. We have to capitalize. We're playing Feyenoord in 2 weeks, and we have to do something. Oh yeah, by the way, I cannot watch that game for my people, so let y'all know. But I still might do a video. If like I still might do a video just off like my like for what I can see from the bits and pieces I can see for the game and stuff, or just like a more general video of like how I feel about it. You know, I might do a video still, but just not a match reaction. You know, so yeah. We have to do something in the transfer window, man. We can't continue like this, you know. We can't continue playing Akpom as a fucking left winger. Like, that guy's not a winger. He's a striker. We got 3 strikers, and we barely play Akpom as a striker. We might as well just sell him then. Why we keep him around? Sell him, because why are we keeping like 3 strikers around if only Brobbey and Weghorst play as strikers? If they only play as strikers, then sell Akpom. Sell him. There's no use for Akpom because he's not a winger. Stop playing him as a winger. It only worked because of the setup we had against Feyenoord and PSV, right? That's why it worked. But if we want to attack, then he's not that good as a winger. He's just not. He's a striker. Sell him, you know. But like I said, Alex Cruz, he can't sell for shit. He cannot, bro. If he will be a drug dealer, man, he'll get easily scammed, man. He will get easily scammed by a fiend. That guy will get stabbed the fuck up if he had a corner or something. Like, that guy would, like, I'm saying, like, if like this guy, he can't sell. That's my point. He can't sell, you know. He can't sell. Like, he couldn't sell nuts to a squirrel. He couldn't sell hay to a cow. Like, I'm sorry. This guy needs, like, he needs to stop doing the talking and start doing the walking, or else we might as well we're gonna fumble the second spot if no reinforcements is coming, because we cannot continue with the bench that we have. It's not a bad bench, but it's also not good. It's definitely not good enough to get us over the line. It's definitely not good enough to maintain second spot or actually do something, you know, to maybe win the title. I'm not saying we're going to win it at the end of the day, because I'm still convinced that PSV, of course, is a better team. They're the defending champions. But if we want to put the pressure on PSV, then we have to, like, get reinforcements. Don't do this Arsenal stuff when you put pressure on a team, but you're not getting no reinforcements, or you're not getting the reinforcements you shouldn't get, you know? If you feel like you can do something, right? Get the right reinforcements. Get a proper left winger. Get a creative midfielder, you know, and also get a right back, right? Because if Vrench leaves, right? If Vrench leaves, then we have to get a proper right back, because he's gonna have decent matches here and there, but at the end of the day, he's just not that good, you know. And yeah, so do something. Yeah, like I said, like PSV, I still have PSV winning the title, but if we put the pressure on them, if we're able to do that, then we can do something. I will not be disappointed if we're not going to win the title, because I just know the where we at right now, it's just not possible. Anything is possible, like Kevin Garnett, but then we have to do something right now, and so that we can put the pressure on. If we're not going to do that, then I'll just settle for a second spot. We already fumbled the Conference Bay Baker, so Europa League, the further we go, the harder it's going to get, and we already know if we're going to play against a proper team, we'll lose that, you know? So I'll just settle for the second place this season, but next season we have to really do something. And Fadioli has to really make the team play better. But today, I don't have really much complaints about Fadioli, but he's still on fraud watch, just like many other players. Thank God I didn't see, you know, the tulip Miguel Marino from the Bowman. Thank God. I don't know why he's still around. But with that being said, subscribe to the channel, like and share the video. yeah, Champions League this week. So definitely gonna do my reactions for the Arsenal match and the Ajax match. And I think next weekend Arsenal plays. I think so, but I just don't remember who. But yes, definitely some match reactions coming. And yeah, also somewhere around the week I might do a video about Arsenal a little bit. So that's what's coming up for the channel. Subscribe, like, and comment down below for anybody who watched the game. With that being said, I'm out.